Good morning, you guys, and welcome to Cup of Joe with Jordy. I'm your host, Jordy, and today I am joined with
John. How's it going, everybody?
We're super excited to be here. Hopefully, you guys got your day started off right. We had a great Monday. We're getting enrolled at a great Tuesday. We're going to be streaming to you live all day long on all those brand new Pilot TVs, your Pilot Player Connect app, pilotgames.com/PilotTV, YouTube Live, as well as Twitch. Our channel names on both are MegaSota for you guys.
That's right, but we just installed a lot of new Pilot TVs to a lot of new locations, and these places include Smiley's Tavern, the BNL Bar, Moen's Bar, Rodney's Tavern, Oleander Saloon, the Big Dog Sports Cafe, and Lamplighter Bar.
Oh, yeah. We are super excited about that. We got even more Pilot TVs getting rolled out to you guys in Minnesota. So be in the know about that. And you got a lot of reasons to be checking in on those as we got a lot of cash on the line. And that gets started off just 10 minutes after we get off air. And we jump right into that Twins bingo. It's starting out the day already over $3,000 on the line. And you can take that home in the 52 ball count like it is always.
Awesome stuff. But right after that, from 1 to 4 p.m., we got the Jackpot 125-cent cards. And today, the minor, it's starting off fresh at $0, but of course, it clicks up like super fast, and it starts off at 52 balls or less to win.
Oh, yeah, not to mention it's clicking up every $50, 4 balls for you guys. Things get super interesting the more you guys play, so definitely try and get some cash in your pocket. But the $1 edition of Jackpot Hunter is a great chance to win some cash as well. That minor's starting out the day already at a 56 ball count and $195 on the line for that very first game.
Yeah, very true. But we have some people that did exactly just that and actually won some of these jackpots that we were looking at. And New Me started it off over at Wild Boar Bar and Grill, taking home a nice jackpot of $612.
Nicely done. Next up, we had Mitchie Carr over at Jack and Jim's, who got to take home $891 yesterday.
Oh, and then we had AMT Mom Rocks over at Eagle St. Cloud, winning $676. Nice job, Mom Rocks.
Yeah, nicely done to all of our jackpot winners, but the cash didn't stop there. Yesterday during our happy hour show, we were able to give out 4 different jackpots. Only one of them was over that $600 amount, and that was New Me, who got to take home that giant jackpot of $612 over at Wild Boar Bar and Grill.
That's right, but we did see some of the Yags crew pop up yesterday, and it was Mrs. Yags starting it off over at Riverboat Depot, and Mrs. Yags won $589.05. But Yags 370 just had to one-up her a little bit.
Yeah.
And Yags 370 ended up taking home over at Riverboat Depot. And splitting it with Gunner, so not one-upping them. I didn't see it was a split. So, but splitting it up with Gunner over at Outtakes, they won $596 split between them.
Nicely done, both of you guys. But we had one final winner that was not a part of the Yags crew yesterday.
That's right.
And that was Stiv over at Joan's Sports Bar 2, who got to take home $559, finishing out that happy hour show yesterday.
Awesome stuff. But of course, even though we're winning all these jackpots and Jackpot Hunter and our bingo games, we still have a ton of stuff going on in our E-Tab side of things. We win a ton of jackpots every day, so many that we can barely keep track of them.
I know.
But we do have a brand new E-Tab game coming pretty soon.
It came out last Thursday.
Oh, it came out last Thursday.
Yeah.
Of course. It's awesome stuff. Break the bank. You can try your luck in that banker bonus. It's a ton of fun. I remember we were talking about it last week, how everybody was super excited for the new theme. So hopefully you guys are enjoying it and having fun with it. Definitely check it out. Break the bank.
Absolutely. But we are going to be checking into Blaine, Minnesota to see what the weather's looking like today, and it is going to be beautiful. It's a high of 78 today with partly sun and clouds. It's going to be a low wind of 5 to 10 miles per hour, so it's going to be a nice breeze, and it's looking beautiful.
Yeah, that's some awesome stuff, but later tonight it will chill out a little bit. It's going to be mostly clear with a low of 56 degrees. Winds are going to be north to northeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour, so looking
not
pretty
much
nice
to complain about. Hopefully one of those restaurants that you guys can play Pilot games at has a patio or something like that where you can enjoy some fresh air. But make sure you guys aren't missing out on the great cash we have on the line as well. We have that Twins bingo jackpot. We've already talked about it. It's starting out the day at $3,025 on the line, and you can take that home in 52 balls or less, and you get 10 chances at it during that 12 to 1 span.
Awesome stuff. But we do have a ton of people in those standings that are competing a lot and have been recently, because we have somebody causing a fuss on those standings, actually coming from outside, getting to 8th place. It is Elsa over at Titan Sports Saloon, now jumping into the 100,000 point club too.
Yeah, she jumped in from unranked into 8th place, ended up pushing back 2 of our players, but they were able to accumulate enough points to get tied up with each other in this tail end of the standings. So not lucky, or Lucky Tim is actually tied up with Pooba now. They're both in 9th place, and they both have 99,000 points inching their way towards Elsa, who sits with 102,000.
Wow, definitely some pretty crazy stuff. But other than that, everybody is just sticking in their spots and up in their point totals. The top 3 still remaining the same. We have in 3rd place Sinbob over at Bedrock with 160,000 points. In 2nd place, it's still Nan over at Corky's Bar in South Haven with 178,000 points. And in 1st place, it is Scrubeye over at VFW Blaine with 222,000 points. But in these player standings, I have to say I am looking at one little close knit race right now. It's Bobo and Mikey Wins in 5th and 6th place. They're looking pretty crazy. Bobo's playing at Corner Bar in Goodhue. They have 124,000 with Mikey Wins having 128,000.
Yes. That's definitely the race to look out for. And I don't even want to discredit Yo-Yo, who's right behind Bobo, who's sitting with that same about 5,000 points separating them, sitting with 119,000. That middle of the rank standings, it's anyone's game at this point. So make sure you guys are coming out for that Twins Bingo to earn some points and help out these standings.
100%. But we got those location standings happening as well. I mean, just as crazy as our player standings, if not a little bit more crazy this season, to be honest.
Honestly.
It has been insane. Because we have a lot of groupings and a lot of different point clubs right now. In 10th, 9th, and 8th, they're all in the 100,000 point club still, doing pretty good. They're still in the top 10, the elite of the elite. But then moving up, we have from 7th, 6th, 5th, and 4th, they're all in the 200,000 point club, with a couple of them kind of looking at the 300,000 point club.
Inching their way towards it.
And then this top 3, it's looking like a rainbow on our leaderboard right now because they're all in different point clubs. I mean, it's insane once you get to this top 3. I mean, in 3rd place, we have American Legion Fridley with 332,000 points. So pretty early on in the 300,000 point club, but making their way. And in 2nd place, it's Corky's Bar in South Haven with 451,000 points. It's insane. And in 1st place, it's just unbelievable. It's VFW Spring Lake Park. They skipped a couple clubs. I don't know how they did that, but they have 713,000 points in 1st.
That is insane. We have about 600,000 points of a range between the 10th and 1st place standings here. It is absolutely insane. VFW Spring Lake Park has been absolutely annihilating this season, and I cannot wait to see what kind of records are broken moving forward now that we're in the bottom half of this season 11.
Oh, very, very true. But of course, we have a ton of stuff going on in our E-Tab stuff as well. I mean, we just released Break the Bank. You guys have been loving it. But if you guys have been playing that a little bit too much, it's kind of binge playing it ever since it came out. We have over 50 different charitable E-Tab games that you guys can try out yourselves. Play any of them anytime to win huge prizes up to $1,500. All of these games have small bets between 50 cents and $5, and awesome bonus and free play rounds as well.
Oh yeah, you guys are definitely going to find something you love, even if it is just the cash that you win and going in your pocket. I love all of our E-Tab games. Right now we're listening to a little bit of Diesel Freaks. It's one of our OG awesome classic E-Tab games that you guys can check out, and so definitely look at all of our different themes and let us know which one is your favorite.
That's right.
But if you guys are just sticking around for our regularly scheduled bingo, as we got a lot of cash on the line throughout the entirety of today, and it's no reason that you guys should be skipping out on that 25-cent card edition of Jackpot Hunter. It's going to be going from 1 to 4 right after that Twins Bingo, and you guys will get a chance at a couple of these great jackpots. That miner, like we said, is starting out a clean slate today at $0, but it was already on our jackpots to watch list because it starts off at that 52 ball count. Once it hits $50, that very next game, it clicks up to 56 and so on and so forth until it caps off at 64 balls for you guys, but that is absolutely insane. It's basically a handout at that point. Not to mention, we have that major that sits at $3,745 to start out the day at 51 balls or less. That is completely doable. And we also have that mega at $25,000 looming in the background at 43 balls or less for you guys.
That's some awesome stuff. So definitely come in from 1 to 4 right after the Vikings, or not the Vikings bingo. I don't even know how I still mess that up sometimes.
That's okay. It just rolls off the tongue.
I know. It's such a nice, I don't know. I love Vikings bingo, so I think about it a lot. But of course, after Twins bingo from 12 to 1, that Jackpot Hunter 25 5-cent cards. They're looking really good from 1 to 4 p.m., so definitely come on out and try them. But right after that, from 4 to 6 p.m., we have our happy hour stream. We got 2 games of Lucky 4 Bingo, the first one at 4 p.m. and the second one at 6 p.m. With the first chance, you can get $13,244, and if it doesn't go out that time, you get a second chance at it right at 6 p.m. But in between those 2 chances, we got 23 games of Jackpot Hunter, the $1 edition to get after, and we got some nice prizes too, pretty racked up for the start of the broadcast as well. Because we got the minor jackpot starting it off with $195.50 in 56 balls or less. Then we have that major jackpot at $19,145 in 52 balls or less, and we have that mega jackpot at $100,000 in 43 balls or less to win.
Yeah, that major jackpot grew about $1,000 in the 2 hours we were playing yesterday alone. And so you guys will definitely be wanting to check out that huge jackpot on the line. That major is definitely one that I have my eye on to go out today. Not to mention, you guys will get another opportunity during that MegaSota game night tonight for an extra shot at these the $1 edition of Jackpot Hunter tonight during that MegaSota game night. So you guys will get another opportunity at some cash. But while you guys are playing those 23 games, you're also earning some points towards the Jackpot Hunter standings. And we've actually had some shakeups, which we love to see, as they have been completely stagnant for the last about 2 weeks now.
Oh, yeah, that's right. But we do have, that's right, that shakeup you're talking about. 10th place, a newcomer in the standings. It's Spazwell over at Gas Can Bar and Grill, making their way onto the top 10 with 41,000 points. Nice job, Spazwell.
Yeah, now they're closing in on Crazy Kid over at the Tasty Pizza Hanger, who sits in 9th place with 46,000. They are inching their way towards it and even trying to rival that 8th place spot, Elsa. But then once we get into the middle of the pack, things get absolutely crazy as everyone is neck and neck with each other. It starts off in 7th place with 2A Girl, who sits with 58,000 points, and as it goes on, it's only about 1,000 points separating them. Brother Nat sitting in 6th with 59,000, and then we officially had a tie being formed. We were waiting to see which one of these middle of the pack players were going to be tied up with Kev before we knew it, and Kimmy got it done. Now they are tied in 4th place, both players with 61,000 points.
Wow, that is definitely some pretty crazy stuff. Nice job to all of these players, steady competing on these top 10s. But of course, this top 3 has remained the same for a little while now. So we'll get right into it. It's in 3rd place, Not Lucky over at American Legion Fridley with 83,000 points. In 2nd place is Bowl over Corner Bar and Goodhue with 116,000 points. And in 1st place, it is Bobo over at Corner Bar and Goodhue as well with 143,000 points.
Oh, yeah, it's super impressive to see, and I'm looking to see what the end of the standings is going to bring. And so definitely come out from that 4 to 6 span to play. And while you guys are playing, the locations you play at get to accumulate those points as well and try their hand at these top 10 standings.
Yeah, that's right. Looking pretty good. We do have a little switcheroo happening between 6th and 7th place. Tasty Pizza Hanger 45, they got pushed back from 6th, flip-flopping back to 7th, and taking their spot in 6th place from 7th place. It's Riverboat Depot and Sartell. They're now separated by only 3,000 points, with Tasty Pizza Hanger having 86,000 and Riverboat Depot having 89,000.
Riverboat Depot was unranked as of last week, and they are coming in hot and heavy, jumping up these standings, no doubt from the help of the entire Yags crew and the jackpots they took home yesterday during that happy hour show. It has huge implications for the location they're playing at, and we see just that as now they are rivaling that 5th place location, Gas Can Bar and Grill, who sits with 101,000 points officially in that next point club as of today, but they don't want to hold on to that too comfortably as they're going to need to accumulate some points if they want to hold on to their standings.
100%, but other than that, we have our top 3 still remaining the same, and actually in this one, they're all in different point clubs as well.
Yes, it's only fitting.
I know, it's craziness over here, but starting it off in 3rd place, it's Carboni's Pizza, CR Billiards, and Coon Rapids with 175,000 points. They're pretty close to the 200,000 point club, though. In 2nd place, already in that club, it's VFW Spring Lake Park with 205,000 points. In 1st place, pretty much in a league of their own by this point, it's Corner Bar and Goodhue with 374,000 points. It's insanity, especially in Jackpot Hunter standings. I mean, that's like even crazier.
It is. I cannot wait to see what the records they break this season. They are absolutely dominating. They're inching their way towards that 400,000 point club, which would be absolutely insane to see. I can't wait to see it happen. Make sure you guys are coming out and playing at those locations to help them out. But after that second round of Lucky 4 Bingo that you guys get a chance at 6 p.m. for that over $13,000 jackpot on the line, that's when you jump right into Skull Bingo. You guys get 40 minutes prior to MegaSota game night and then about an hour and a half after. It's a lot of fun. We got some great prizes on the line in there, as well as that the line prize is starting out at $108 at that 10 ball count or less. We have that large frame at $3,749 at 43 balls or less, and that coverall starting to click up. It's at $66,114 in 50 balls or less. I can't believe that hasn't gone out yet. Try your hand at it tonight, and not to mention stick around for that MegaSota game night. That's going to be getting kicked off at 6:40 like it does each and every Tuesday. Tony and Nikki are going to be taking the helm and trying to give out as much cash as possible, and you guys need to stick around because at the end of that MegaSota game night, you get a chance at the $1 edition of Jackpot Jungle that you only get the opportunity to play tonight. We have a jackpot at about $9,557. You can take that home in 54 balls or less, not to mention some great PGL points.
Awesome stuff. But of course, tomorrow we have yet another specialty PGL night, and that night is Wild Wednesday. It goes from 7 to 9 like it does every single Wednesday. We got a lot of awesome PGL games happening during that time. Even another game of high and low. I know I love those games. Those are my personal favorites.
Yeah, I'd have to agree.
I know it's because it's where like the bottom player wins a first place prize because they're in last. And it just kind of speaks a little true to me, I feel like. But of course, at the end of the night, after all those fun PGL games, we got one last game of Jackpot Jungle to end it off right. And of course, it's the 25-cent edition this time because it's a different night. And on that coverall prize in 52 balls or less, actually right now it's bigger than the $1 edition.
Yes.
It's at $12,164 before anybody even gets enrolled. So definitely looking pretty good.
Oh yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. Make sure you guys are coming out tonight and tomorrow. But if you want to compete for those PGL points, make sure you guys sign up at pgl.world prior, because once you're a member of that Pilot Gambling League, that's how you're able to accumulate those PGL points. You also get access to insider information like a great monthly newsletter. That's how you guys will be able to register for awesome events like our annual PyCon and so much more. You get to download the Player Connect app, use that brand new login, and not to mention, once you guys sign up, we love showcasing all of our brand new players.
Awesome stuff. But of course, we have some of those brand new players doing exactly just that recently and signing up for the PGL. And starting it off, it is none other than your mama. Then we have Tweety64. Then we got Flazer Beam. Then we got Travalis. Then we got Sizzy. Then we got Delmo. Then we got John Healy 2. And then John Healy 3. Welcome all to the John Healy Club, I guess. Then we got Genuine with a J. So Genuine, maybe. Then we got Bingo Mama. Then we got Bingo Lady this time. And then we have CRD, BRD, CRK. Nice.
Absolutely.
Awesome stuff. I couldn't have said it better myself.
Honestly, I thought you were going to try and combine it into a word, and I was really excited to hear it. But that's all right. You went for the accuracy more than the entertainment. But it's going to be okay. I love seeing all these brand new player names, and I love seeing the John Healy Club all joining up. I wonder if it's a father-son duo that all have the same name.
Oh, what if it's like a generation of John Healys? Like John Healy, John Healy the second, John Healy the third.
I'd love it.
Yeah, no, I love it too. Welcome, John Healy.
Absolutely. And hopefully you guys can come out for tonight's PGL night as well as tomorrow's and try and compete with these top 10 standings, as there was a couple shakeups from last week. And last Wednesday ended up helping out a single player being able to jump in from unranked into 9th place. OE50 over at Stanchion Bar was able to jump into 9th place, pushing Ted back to 10th.
Yeah, that's some awesome stuff. But other than that, everybody being in the 1 million point club, everybody's happy in the top 10 now.
Absolutely.
But our top 3 still remaining the same, because in 3rd place we got Big Dog over at Rustic Saloon with 1,742,000 points. 2nd place is still Keith over at Billy's Rockford with 1,875,000 points. And in 1st place, in a league of their own now, it's Bam Bam over at Stewartville Legion Post with 2,082,000 points.
Absolutely. I can't wait to see what can happen. So definitely come out tonight and tomorrow for those PGL nights. But on the location side of things, our top 3 actually had some shakeups. As jumping up from 4th into 3rd, Neeson's Gaylord moved back into their place. They're sitting with 4,939,000 points, inching their way towards that 5 million point club, but the top 2 locations are already past it. Billy's Rockford sits in 2nd place with 6,154,000, and in 1st place we have Third Rail Bar and Grill in Big Lake sitting with 6,361,000 points.
Hey, nice job to Third Rail Bar, able to pull ahead for now and maintain 1st place. But good job to everybody in the top 10, both the players and the locations. But if you guys want to know when we have PGL specialty nights, because sometimes we have them like outside of Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Like I know last time we had the NCAA tournament PGL night. That was a lot of fun. So if you guys want to keep updated with cool events like that, give us a like and follow on our Facebook page. That way, search Pilot Games and you'll see our logo. That way you can see weekly bingo schedules, event details, and reminders, those big progressives we love, player pictures, and a lot more than that too. You can also click the website link we have on our Facebook to see our link tree. It has links to bar locations you can play Pilot Games at, other social medias, and a lot more than that too.
Absolutely, but we want to showcase the lucky winner who took home the biggest jackpot from this past weekend. It was Funky Funk over at Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards, who got to take home $4,201 this past weekend. And Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards supports an amazing charity, the Competitive Cheer Spirit Booster Club. The Competitive Cheer Spirit Booster Club supports and promotes competitive cheerleading in the community of Coon Rapids with aspirations to expand into surrounding suburbs.
That's some awesome stuff. Definitely nice job to Funky Funk and Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards for supporting an awesome charity.
Absolutely.
But it just leads us back to whatever we say at the end of every broadcast. And of course, when you play Pilot Games, your community wins. We'll see you guys later.
See ya.
Hey guys, and my favorite part of this job is giving out great jackpots to you guys. And over the weekend, I may have not been there to give out those jackpots, but you guys definitely did some good work as we gave out 14 jackpots last weekend, which gave our jackpot total for this season 11 418, and 29 jackpots were given out in total last week.
Oh yeah, we had a crazy Friday starting off our weekend with DL Women over at American Legion Forest Lake, who was able to take home $1,732. Next up, continuing on with our Friday, we had Mad Hatter himself over at MC's Dugout, taking home $876. We also had Fresh Start over at Wild Bill Sports Saloon in Woodbury, taking home $638. Next up, we had everyone's favorite quarterback, Sunshine, over at Blasco's Embassy Bar, taking home $1,487. Continuing on with that Friday and ending it off, we had Soph over at Heartland Country Club A, taking home $1,456 home.
Yeah, what a great Friday, but Saturday was good as well, as Willie over at Hadley Community Center took home $6,727. We also had Brother Nate over at Chart House taking home $854. Also winning on Saturday, we had MB Wins over at Sergeant Pepper's taking home $839. $991 went out to Donuts Bag over at VFW Crystal. P&J over at Broadway Pizza Blaine took home the final jackpot on Saturday of $1,444.
Oh yeah, but starting off our Sunday, we had Tab over at VFW Spring Lake Park, able to take home $695 home. Next up was Taylor over at Croft Pub and Grub, taking home $725, and actually splitting that up with Brother Nate over at Chart House, also taking home $725.
Nice.
And ending off our Saturday and our very successful weekend, we had Bobbert over at Harbor Barn Restaurant, taking home our largest jackpot of the weekend, taking home a whopping $11,622 home.
Well, those are some really, really great prizes.
Oh, yeah. So just remember that when you guys are playing pilot games, your community wins.
Hey guys, and we love Twins Bingo. That runs from 12 to 1 every single day. It's a super fun game. You also earn points while you're playing that game towards the Twiking Zone.
Oh yeah, and these standings have been crazy. In 10th place, we got Elsa over at Titan Sports Saloon with 94,000 points. 9th place, we got Bryce over at Atomic Star Tavern with 95,000 points. 8th place, we got Pooba over at Brian's Bar and Grill with 99,000 points. In 7th place is Mikey Wins over at Steve-O's with 117,000 points. In 6th place, we got Yo-Yo over at Riverside Store and Tavern with 119,000 points. 5th place is Bobo over at Corner Bar and Goodhue with 124,000 points. 4th place is GTZ over at Sal's Bar and Grill with 130,000 points. With 148,000 points, in 3rd place is Sinbob over at Corky's Bar South Haven. 2nd place is Nan over at Corky's Bar South Haven with 152,000 points. And in 1st place is Scrub Eye over at American Legion Fridley with 205,000 points.
Well, good job to all of those players killing it. Let's get straight into these location standings. In 10th place, in the Twiking Zone, we got Main Street Pub and Kimball with 155,000 points. With 158,000 points in 9th place, we got Carboni's Pizza, CR Billiards in Coon Rapids. 8th place is VFW Blaine with 171,000 points. With 223,000 points in 7th place, we got our place on 3rd in Faribault. 6th place is Steve O's in Crystal with 232,000 points. With 267,000 points in 5th place, we got Corner Bar in Goodhue. 4th place is Eagles Rochester with 273,000 points. With 317,000 points. Yeah, getting that 300,000 point cup started off right. In 3rd place, we got American Legion Fridley. And as quickly as it starts, it ends. Because in 2nd place, we get into the 400,000 point club with 411,000 points. We got Corky's Bar South Haven. And the next location, the number 1 location, you skip over the 500,000 point club and go straight into the 600,000 point club. Because with 677,000 points. In 1st place is VFW Spring Lake Park.
Oh yeah, and if you want to earn points in these crazy standings, make sure you guys are coming out for Twins Bingo from 12 to 1.
Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to 10 games of Twins Bingo. We're getting enrolled into the first game in about 45 seconds. So definitely get enrolled and try and get at this jackpot worth over $3,000.
Oh, yeah.
Available in 52 balls or less like always. But as you guys know, we are live right now on PilotTV, the Pilot Player Connect app at pilotgames.com/PilotTV, YouTube Live, and on the Twitch app as well. Our channel name on both of those places is MegaSota. And leave a comment. We'll send you out a little bit of Pilot Games luck. But I am one of your co-hosts, John, and this is the other co-host.
I am Jordy, and we are super excited to be here. Hopefully you guys tuned in with us for Cup of Joe just about 10 minutes ago. We went over all the hot money on the line for you guys today. But if you guys didn't know, we got brand new Pilot TVs installed all over the place, including locations like Smiley's Tavern, B&L Bar, Moen's Bar, Rodney's Tavern, Oleander Saloon, Big Dog Sports Cafe, as well as the Lamplighter Bar.
Awesome stuff, but we are getting enrolled into this first game. We got balls starting to drop now. There it is, and we got $4 on the line prize and on the large M as well, and we got $3,052 ready to go on that coverall prize.
Absolutely.
But of course, getting past this jackpot that we're trying to win right now, let's focus on the jackpots that we already gave out yesterday, and we had some pretty nice ones to take a look at. They were contributing for the total of the rolling week, and for season 11, we got 24 for that rolling week total and 448 for all of a season 11 so far. It's been craziness. But we have a winner. It's Sin Bob over at Corky's Bar in South Haven. Nice job taking away that line prize.
Nicely done. The first winner of the day. But we already got player 6 balls away trying to give out this large M pretty soon so we can get a nice run up at this jackpot.
That's right. But of course, the first jackpot winner from yesterday, it was New Me over at Wild Boar Bar and Grill, taking home $612.35. Nice job, New Me.
Yeah, nicely done. That second one that we ended up giving out went out to Mitchie Carr over at Jack and Jim's, who got to take home $891.30.
Awesome stuff. But up next, the last one of the day, it was AMT Mom Rocks over at Eagles St. Cloud, winning $676. Nice job, Mom Rocks.
Yeah, nicely done. And it's just right in spirit alongside Mother's Day this past weekend.
Right.
And so you're right, moms do rock.
Yes, they do. But of course, we got a lot of players 3 balls away. And in the spirit of winning, let's keep going over some winners from yesterday, because we had some Jackpot Hunter, the $1 card edition, some minor jackpot winners. And starting it off for those ones, we had Mrs. Yags over at Riverboat Depot winning $589. And another member of the Yags crew showed up, but before he was able to get his, we had New Me over at Wild Boar and Bar, winning $612. They were one of the actual jackpot winners from yesterday, so nice job.
Oh, yeah. They got to count towards that rolling total since
That's
it was
right.
over $600. But a couple of the other jackpots that didn't quite make it, and it ended up being Yags 370, also part of the Yags crew, helping out Riverboat Depot. They ended up splitting up a great jackpot between them and Gunner over at Outtakes. They both got to split up that jackpot of $596. But there it is. We got a line prize, or a large M winners.
Yeah, there it is. Kirby over at American Legion Fridley, Scrub Eye as well, and Brett over at the Still. All 3 of those players splitting up that large M. Nice job, you 3.
Nicely done. We've moved past that jackpot. We got $6 on that Musco prize. And there it is. Kirby at American Legion Fridley getting to take home that Musco prize in this game number 1 already.
Awesome stuff. But of course, nice job to Yags and Gunner, both splitting up that great jackpot. But ending off the day, it was Stiv over at Johan's Sports Bar 2, winning $559. Nice job, Stiv.
Yeah, nicely done to all of our jackpot winners yesterday. Hopefully you guys can count towards that total as well today and make sure we give out as many jackpots as possible. And so definitely come out, try your hand at a bunch of our games. And if you guys want to play a couple of our games that aren't in our regularly scheduled bingo, we've released our 4th new E-Tab of the year already just last week. And so check out Break the Bank. It's a super fun E-Tab game. Check out that banker bonus round, pick a lucky safe, and win some huge prizes.
Oh yeah, definitely try it out. We're actually listening to it right now. It's pretty cool. It has a really fun theme. I know we posted a or a snippet, I should say, on Facebook, and you guys seem seem to really like it. So hopefully you've been having fun just playing it all the time since last Thursday.
Yeah,
but
there should even be a poll on our Facebook page so you guys can give your feedback about whether you like Break the Bank or not.
That's right. And if you haven't already liked our Facebook page, you can give us a like and follow on there by searching up Pilot Games, and you can see our logo. It's pretty easy to spot. It's pretty cool looking too. We have so much merch of it. I just like wear it outside all the time as well. Exactly. And comfy shirts too.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Tony. But of course, you can give us a like and follow on that awesome Facebook page. That way you can see weekly bingo schedules, event details and reminders, big progressives, player pictures, and a lot more than that too. You can also see the website link we have on our Facebook is our link tree, as links to bar locations you can play Pilot Games at all across Minnesota, other social media pages like Twitter and Instagram, and a lot more than that too. So definitely check us out and leave a comment on any of those Facebook posts. We love getting interactions from you guys.
Oh, absolutely. And it's a great place to put all those amazing player pictures as well. Our Facebook page is the hub of that information. Anything you need will be on that page. And if it's not, just reach out. We'll be able to reach out right back to you and let you know whatever information you're missing.
Very, very
but
true.
If you guys want to know what the money is on the line for today, don't worry. You don't have to go anywhere else other than just listen to us right now. And so we're going to be playing this Twins bingo for you guys just in the next hour. We have over $3,000 worth of prizes on the line. As you guys well know, you're trying your hand at them right now. But after we get done with this Twins bingo from 1 to 4, you guys will get a chance at the 25-cent card edition of Jackpot Hunter, which has some great cash on the line. That minor was already on that jackpot to watch list today at 52 balls or less, but it was at a clean slate. So as you guys get enrolled, make sure you guys are trying to get it over $50 because that very next game, that's when that ball count increases by 4 and things get interesting. But we already have some great prizes on the line ready to go, as that major is at $3,745.90 and 51 balls or less. Not to mention we got that mega lumen overall of the prizes at $25,000 and 43 balls or less.
Yeah, looking pretty good from 1 to 4 for the 25-cent edition of Jackpot Hunter, so definitely some nice stuff.
Oh, yeah.
But right afterwards, from 4 to 6 p.m., we got the happy hour live stream happening. We got 2 games of Lucky 4 bingo, right? One right at 4 p.m., and then the second chance at 6 p.m. On that first chance, you can get a chance at over $13,244 before anyone gets enrolled. And then on the second chance, if it didn't go out the first time, you can get another shot at it. But in between those 2 games of Lucky 4 bingo, we got 23 games of Jackpot Hunter, the $1 edition. We play it from 4 to 6 p.m., and we got some nice prizes actually tallied in for you guys right now. That minor jackpot is at $195 and 56 balls or less. That major jackpot is at $19,145 and 52 balls or less. And the mega jackpot sitting in the background at $100,000 and 43 balls or less for you guys.
Absolutely, but there it is. Juicy Loser over at American Legion Fridley, getting out that line prize early, $3 going in your pocket. Now we're working on that large M. Awesome
stuff. But of course, right after that great live stream tonight, the happy hour stream, we got the Skull Bingo $1 cards happening in a limited time tonight, actually, because they are going to be briefly interrupted, but we'll get to that in a second. You'll be able to play it from about 6 to 6:40, and then about 8:30 to 10 tonight. It's going to be a lot of awesome prizes geared up as well, because we have the line prize starting off at $108 and 10 balls or less. Then we have the large frame. It's $3,749 and 43 balls or less. Then we got the coverall prize sitting at $66,114 and 50 balls or less to win. It's pretty crazy right now. Definitely get in there before it goes out.
Absolutely. So definitely come out and check that out. But the interruption tonight, we already mentioned it. It's going to be that MegaSota game night. That gets kickstarted at 6:40 like it does each and every Tuesday for you guys. It's a lot of fun tournament-style games. And you guys will get another opportunity at the $1 edition of Jackpot Hunter. So whatever prizes end off that happy hour show will be rolling over till tonight when you get that extra opportunity. Not to mention there's a Jackpot Jungle coverall that ends off our night tonight that will be a lot of fun. And you guys definitely need to be trying your hand at it, because in 54 balls or less, you could be taking home a jackpot of $9,557.
Awesome stuff. So definitely come on out tonight. MegaSota game night's going to be a ton of fun. But tomorrow night, we got another PGL specialty night happening. It's Wild Wednesday. It goes from 7 to 9 like it does every single Wednesday. Got a lot of awesome PGL games happening during that time, including one of my personal favorites, the high and low tournament games. They're always a lot of fun. But at the end of the night, we have one game of Jackpot Jungle for the grand finale, and it's the 25-cent edition. on that coverall prize and 52 balls or less. It's pretty crazy right now. It's at $12,164 before anyone gets enrolled. So definitely try out all those games. Let us know what you think. Wild Wednesday is going to be a lot of fun tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
But we do have some winners already happening. We got Scrub Eye over at American Legion Fridley and Bingo Gal at Howie's Corner Bar. Both of them splitting up the coverall and the large M. Nice job, you two. Nice.
Yeah,
that's pretty
nicely
funny.
done. $8 getting split between the two of you. Nicely done on those wins.
Yeah, that's it was one at the same time. Hey,
Yeah.
good for you guys.
At least it makes their winnings whole numbers now. Now they
Yeah,
each
true.
get to take home $4.
Yeah, awesome stuff. Nice job, you guys.
Yeah, nicely done. I think they planned it.
Oh, 100%. Come on. But, of course, we plan those specialty nights every
Yes.
week, so come on out for those. MegaSota game night, 6:40 every Tuesday. Wild Wednesday, 7 to 9 every Wednesday. Both a lot of fun.
Absolutely.
But, of course, we do have some national days to get into. We got a pretty – okay. We got how many? 5? For some reason, I saw 3, but no. We have 5 national days to get into. And the first one is a very serious day. It's World Lupus Day. May 10th is World Lupus Day. Lupus affects people of all nationalities, race, ethnicities, genders, and ages. Lupus is a chronic autoimmune disease that can damage any part of your body, from skin to joints and or even organs inside of your body too. So yeah, I mean, it's definitely a very, a serious condition that affects a lot of different people.
Absolutely.
So definitely one of those days to raise awareness about it, World Lupus Day.
Yeah, isn't this what Selena Gomez struggled with, and she ended up having to get one of her organs replaced?
I think so. Yeah, I think
this
she did
was
deal
what
with
she
this.
struggled with, but it's definitely getting a lot more education spread and knowledge spread out, and so it's nice to see that it's a day dedicated to shedding light on the situation that so many people deal with and have to go through just on our day-to-day basis.
Yeah, very true. So definitely a good day to, just bring awareness to, like you said.
Yeah.
But of course we have, since it is a Tuesday, it is also a National State Day today. And we got a really cool one. It's National Washington Day. This is definitely a really cool state.
Oh, yeah.
On May 10th, National Washington Day recognizes the Evergreen State.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely some pretty cool stuff.
Yeah, I'm going to look up some fun facts about Washington as we usually do on these state days.
That's right,
So let's take a little peek.
Yeah, I like the state of Washington. I think it's, it's right by Oregon, and it's so probably one of the best states for nature and stuff.
Absolutely, and I mean, it was named after our first president.
No, yeah, exactly.
I actually did not know that's how the name came to be.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure that's why Washington, D.C. is Washington,
Oh, the
D.C.
capital,
as well.
yeah. Makes sense.
But that's pretty funny stuff. Let's see, like Washington, some cool facts. Oh, they got a variety of volcanoes, apparently.
Yeah, I had no idea, including Mount Rainier, Mount St. Helen, Mount Baker, Glacier Peak, and Mount Adams. These volcanoes are part of the Cascade Range, which extends from British Columbia to Northern California. From winter sports to summer waterfall hikes, these mountains are a paradise for outdoor recreation.
That's pretty cool. I would totally love to say that I went like snowboarding on like a volcano.
Absolutely.
That'd be
That
awesome.
is so cool.
I know Mount St. Helens is like pretty serious though. Like that's one of the craziest volcanoes in the United States, I'm pretty sure. So definitely some pretty cool stuff. You got some volcanic activity happening.
Yeah.
And then they have some sweet stuff too, because they produce more apples than any other state in the country. The state is also known for producing red raspberries, spearmint oil, sweet cherries, and a lot more than that too.
Oh.
That is pretty sweet stuff. I'm not gonna lie.
Absolutely.
My sister would love to hear that they make spearmint oil.
That is so
Spearmint
funny.
gum was her recurring theme during
yeah.
like high school and stuff.
I mean, I don't blame her. I would hands down 10 out of 10 times pick spearmint over peppermint.
That's super funny. I was always more of a peppermint guy.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know if it
mind
was like the
spearmint.
sweetness of spearmint or
Yeah.
what it was, but when I was a kid, that was my favorite mint anything.
That's super funny. You see, it was the sweetness of it that just kind of like, it was a little too
Didn't
sweet
like
for
it.
me. Yeah.
Oh, see,
Yeah.
as a kid, I was like a sugar fanatic, and so
Yeah.
anything that had anything sweet, it was up my alley. And this gum, spearmint, was definitely my favorite. But we do have a winner.
That's right. It's Ryan over at Knitsky's taking away that line prize. Nice job, Ryan. But
There's
of course,
glaciers galore in Washington with
Oh.
more than 3,000 glaciers. Washington is the most glaciated of the 48 continuous states, and there are 25 major glaciers on Mount Rainier alone.
I love that name. This is the most glaciated.
Yes, I've never heard that term before.
Yeah, no, I've never heard somebody be like, yeah, I'd say my state's pretty glaciated.
This is beautiful.
Oh, I know. It looks like from the Sound of Music.
It does.
Yeah.
It really, really does. It is absolutely amazing.
Yeah, very scenic state. I mean, it's beautiful with the mountains and the trees in the back and just like vast forests and like so green everywhere. It's really cool. But they have some watery depths happening as well. I mean, they got volcanoes, they got watery depths. I don't know what's going on in Washington. But Lake Chelan is the deepest lake in the state of Washington and actually the third deepest in the country.
Really?
The lake's lowest point is 118 meters below sea level. In the summer, the lake is a popular destination for water recreation.
All right, but we got T-Bone over at Poppers taking home that $6 large M. Nicely done. We got a couple balls to go before we're moving past this jackpot. We got players in line to do so. We're going to see if we can make it happen. But I wonder if the Great Lakes were the two that come before it.
I'm not too sure. Probably Lake Superior. I wouldn't be surprised if that was the deepest lake in the U.S. Because I know I actually lived on a lake in Michigan that was pretty deep by itself, but it wasn't in the thousands though.
Really?
Like this stuff
No,
was.
it's Lake Superior is the 5th deepest.
Wow, that's super interesting. But before we get into it, we do have none other than Scrub Eye over in American Legion Philly taking away a win. Nice job, Scrub Eye. Getting
Nicely
$9.
done.
But yeah, so we have the deepest lakes in the U.S. I'll let you like cover the top 3, and I'll get like the outside of the top 3 that
Sounds
we're
good.
surprised about.
All right, yes. So the #1 deepest lake in the United States is actually Crater Lake in Oregon. It's about roughly 1,943 feet deep at its deepest depth. Second is Lake Tahoe in Nevada and California, and that deepest depth is about 1,645 feet. And then Lake Chelan in Washington is the 3rd largest, and then I can't believe Lake Superior isn't until the 4th.
I know, that is pretty crazy stuff. I mean, like, I'm not super surprised by Crater Lake being first. I mean, it's in the name.
It's in the name.
big Crater Lake. But, of course, Lake Tahoe and Lake Chelan, that's super funny that they are way deeper than Lake Superior.
Yeah.
I mean, even like hundreds of feet deeper, too.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Lake Superior, it's only 1,333 feet deep at its center, so that's pretty crazy. And then we have Lake Pend O'Reilly over in Idaho. That's 1,150 feet. I don't even know how to say this one. Liliamna over in Alaska, 988 feet. And then we have Tustamina in Alaska as well. That's 950 feet. So that's pretty crazy stuff. See, the lake I lived on was only like 150, 200 feet deep.
Yeah.
And that's like considered pretty deep.
Yeah, that is pretty deep. I know most of the inland lakes in my hometown are roughly about that depth as well. But that is super, super interesting. Yeah,
that is pretty interesting stuff. I didn't know, like, if anything, that just made me learn that Lake Superior isn't even in the top 3.
No, that was what really took me by surprise. I anticipated at least one of the Great Lakes to be in the greatest depths, but wow.
I mean, top 5 at least.
Yes.
Definitely pretty cool. But they are on island time over in Washington for some reason, because at low tide, the San Juan Islands archipelago in San Juan County can feature as many as 170 named islands and rocks. Although not all of them are big enough to inhabit.
Okay.
The main islands of San Juan, Orcas, and Lopez are most frequented by visitors.
That's super cool. I did not know that there was islands in Washington.
Yeah, I knew there was like little ones like that they just randomly had, but like I didn't know that there was like 170 named ones. That's pretty
very
crazy.
Interesting. Did you know that Washington has resident whales?
No, I guess no, I did know because my grandparents have been whale watching off the coast.
All right. Well, the waters of Salish Sea, including Puget Sound, are home to the resident population of orca whales. 3 orca families named J, K, and L pods, known collectively as the southern residents, frequent these waters each year. That is so cool.
That's so cool. See, like I love that like they actually like keep track of like groups of them and stuff. It's so sweet.
No, I was under the impression that, like, I'm always like, oh, Michigan, you get a little bit of everything, the water, the land, the sea, whatever you want. But Washington really has it all.
Yeah, no, they really do. It's pretty crazy stuff. I mean, because they even have nice summers, too.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, those photos just absolutely look beautiful.
Very true. But other than that, they have a Grand Dam. It's the largest hydropower producer in the United States. It's the Grand Coulee Dam. The dam produces enough power to supply about 2 million households with electricity for 1 year.
That's incredible.
Crazy. Wow, that's super incredible. That's super crazy stuff.
That is an awesome fact. Well,
Yeah.
Washington's a very impressive state.
Yeah, hey, gotta hand it to Washington. Happy National Washington Day. Do you have one more fact you would like to go over, like just
All right.
at a glance?
Let's see.
I'm seeing like rainforest. I'm
Yes.
seeing random things. That's pretty cool. But we do have Scoop over at McPete's Sports Bar and Grill taking away that line prize over in Big Lake. Nice job, Scoop.
They have 4 different temperate rainforests in Washington.
That's awesome.
Yes, in the Olympic National Park on the Olympic Peninsula, there is home to 4 temperate rainforests in, I'm not really sure how to pronounce these, but in 4 different of the valleys home on that Olympic Peninsula. Of those, the Hoh Rainforest is one of the largest temperate rainforests in the entire country.
That's awesome.
This looks beautiful.
It looks like super cool too. That
Oh
is
my
really
gosh,
awesome.
it has just like a little 1-person wooden pathway throughout this entire, just filled with greenery and foliage.
Yeah.
It looks amazing.
That is super, super cool. Yeah, and like Washington would definitely be one of the coolest states to like
Wow.
take like a nice nature visit to. I feel like.
I've never thought to visit Washington State, but now I think it might have to be on my radar.
Oh, dude, like I've been thinking about this for a while because like I've always been like, oh, I want to go see like New York City, Chicago, like like Dallas and like
Yeah.
LA and stuff. But like really like. Man, now I kind of want to go to like Montana.
I know,
Go see some
no,
cool stuff
I've
there.
always been like, oh my gosh, Colorado, I'd love to see Colorado, but
Yeah.
like even Utah, Washington, that entire
Yeah.
area over there just seems amazing. I would love to go over there.
Oh, Utah for sure. I mean, seeing like Salt Lake and stuff
Oh,
like
yeah.
that, they have some
So
really cool stuff.
Going to a soda shop.
Oh my God. I know. I actually do want to go to one because
Yeah.
it seems very interesting. But we do have a winner. It's Nan over at Corky's Bar, South Haven, taking away that large M. Nice job, Nan.
Yeah, nicely done.
But for you guys that don't know what Sody Pops are, I'm sure, like you were in the Midwest, I'm sure you might know what they are. But what in Utah, they have these things called Sody Pops.
Yes.
And it's like, whatchamacallit, just
It's
like cream.
because it's so prevalent there in Utah that a lot of the population practice being Mormon, and so they're not allowed to drink caffeine. And so instead of coffee, they treat their soda as if it's coffee, and they have these soda shops all over the place, and you mix your soda of whatever you want it to be. Usually they like Diet Coke, and they mix it with half and half or coffee cream, and then you can also put in different flavored syrups, toppings, what you name it, and it becomes almost like their coffee beverage because that's the only caffeine that they can have.
Yeah, that's super interesting. That's so crazy. And I followed this one person on online that and they just make like a whole ton of different
Yes,
weird drinks
and they
stuff.
try 'em out.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. That's super interesting stuff. But yeah, I know that's such like a new thing that I saw recently.
I know. I have not seen that before, but it's definitely interesting, and I'd love to try it out. I mean, I'm not for certain I'd like it,
Yeah,
but
I'm not too sure
I'd
either.
definitely be willing to try it. We do have Steve-O over at our place on 3rd who got to take home that Musco prize of $10. That was game number 4 already. We're getting enrolled into game number 5. We're flying through these.
For sure. Awesome stuff. Nice job to all the winners. And happy National Washington Day, everybody.
Absolutely.
So to all you Washingtonians,
Yes.
happy National Washington Day. But up next, we got a pretty good one. And this is
It's an
one.
important
yeah,
one.
it's definitely very important.
It is National Clean Up Your Room Day. This is definitely something that I feel like everyone can use a gentle reminder about. And spring cleaners get their wish granted each year on National Clean Up Your Room Day when it arrives on May 10th. Children often dread this parent appreciated day, though some years the observation arrives that with perfect timing for Mother's Day as well, they go hand in hand.
Yeah, very true. That's some pretty funny stuff. I know, Clean Up Your Room Day. That is definitely a reminder I feel like a lot of people might need because like,
Absolutely.
I will get so wrapped up in like doing anything outside of my room, and then at the end of the day, I'll come back and just
You just
flop
go
on
into
my
bed.
bed.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. So maybe take a day like one of these weekend days that you have work off, and just take the day.
Dust your shelves, pick up the laundry you've been avoiding.
That's right.
It's definitely a nice, gentle reminder just to pick up your space a little bit.
That's right. That's right. Get your spring cleaning in a little bit earlier than normal, maybe.
Yes.
So happy National Clean Up Your Room Day. That's definitely a good one to celebrate. But up next, we have it's a serious awareness one again. We have National Lipid Day, and
Okay.
this day, National Lipid Day on May 10th, each year brings awareness to dyslipidemia. Dyslipidemia is an abnormal amount of lipids or cholesterol and or fat in the blood.
Yeah, I know high cholesterol is something that a lot of people need to focus on because, I mean, we're all raised on meat and potatoes. And so it definitely has huge implications on your health. And so definitely making sure that you have the normal amount of cholesterol level and fat to your body is definitely something important. And especially if you suffer from dyslipidemia, when you can't even regulate the amount of lipids in your body without medical assistance. I mean, it's definitely a day to shed some light on it.
No, and like this is one of those things that I feel like a lot of people will just deal with and not realize it. You know what I mean? It's like a celiac disease as well. Like it's just something like, oh, like I just, have stomach issues.
Everybody has some form of gut issue. And so it's definitely something that can be overlooked and you're just like, oh, I need to cut out dairy. And like when you actually really do not know what's causing the root of all these internal issues.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, like, honestly, like I always recommend going to see like a dietitian and stuff because like it's just another doctor.
I need to very well.
Yeah, like it's literally just like another doctor you should go see, like dentist, like which we got regular family doctor, all that stuff, and then you dermatologist even, and then you go see your dietitian.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so definitely National Lipid Day. It's a good day to raise awareness about that sort of thing.
Absolutely, but we have one final national day as you guys are enrolled in this game number 5. $6 on that line prize, large M, and $3,177 on that jackpot. But this final national day is National Shrimp Day. Each year on May 10th, National Shrimp Day recognizes America's favorite seafood. Americans eat more shrimp than any other seafood, and this day is to celebrate this delicious seafood.
Oh, awesome stuff. Happy National Shrimp Day. But before we get into shrimps, we got Mikey Wins over at Steve-O's taking away the line prize. Nice shot, Mikey Wins. But yeah.
How is your favorite way to eat shrimp?
Probably like deep fried.
Deep-fried?
Deep fried is probably my favorite.
Absolutely.
Like cocktail, like shrimp is really good too.
Close
just like,
second.
Yep, I agree. Those are like gonna be
with
probably
a spicy cocktail sauce.
Yes.
Oh yes.
Yeah, and then coming in at third is probably the like butter garlic noodles and shrimp.
With the shrimp.
Yeah.
Like a shrimp scampi.
Exactly. Those are my top
I'd have
three.
to agree. Tempura shrimp or just deep fried popcorn shrimp is the best way to eat it. It is so good.
Exactly.
Whether it's in sushi or you're just eating popcorn shrimp on the side, like
Oh, popcorn
tasty.
shrimp is so
good.
I feel so bad about myself every time I get it from Popeyes.
Really?
Because like I'm just like eating like processed shrimp from Popeyes all the time.
Goodness.
It's like,
Is it good?
Oh, it's good. It's good.
I've been hearing very mixed reviews about the Popeyes we have in town, and I haven't been able to like fully get myself to go try it. I've gotten the chicken maybe one time, and I was less than impressed, and so I didn't return. But have you enjoyed it?
It's like I only before I go into my opinion of this Popeyes we have Mikey Wins over at Steve-O's winning that large M. Nice shot, Mikey Wins. But going to Popeyes, like when you live in like the Midwest, it's kind of taking a gamble every time because it's like
you're not getting quality that you would in the South.
Yes, and it's like it goes the same for Wendy's, and it goes the same for Sonic's as well. Like, dude, like in the South, Sonic, Wendy's, and Popeyes are so much bigger than they are like in the Midwest and the North and stuff.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. And I mean, even our other fast food industries, like what we have in our town, we live in a very small rural town in mid-Michigan, and so a lot of them are less than
exactly
less than what you would like.
A lot of these people don't really know what they're doing.
Like our
back
Wendy's is not someplace you want to go eat.
No, we have 2 Wendy's and none of them are good.
Literally, it makes no sense.
It makes me so sad because I love Wendy's.
I know.
I love Wendy's. I want to give myself a 4 for $4 every day.
Oh my gosh, Ian loves the 4 for $4. It's his favorite fast food thing that he can buy, but it made him so sick the last time he got it earlier this week.
I could barely eat it either. It was just not
goodness.
great. But of course, getting past this terrible Wendy's ordeal, we got Mikey Wins doing the impossible and winning 3 in a row. That's insane over at Steve-O's. And Brandy is splitting up that final prize with him, though. Nice job, Mikey Wins, and Brandy slipping in and getting a prize as well.
Yeah, nicely done. That was game number 5, guys. You're about to be enrolled in a game number 6 already. We still have that jackpot on the line, so get enrolled and try your hand at it, and maybe eat some shrimp today.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Happy
Maybe
National
not
Shrimp
from Popeyes.
Day. Probably not from Popeyes. But, of course, those were all of our national days. Hopefully you guys find a way to celebrate all of these cool ones. But we do have some awesome Twins news to get into, and they've been doing really good this season. It's been great. We've been settling in really well with their new lineup and have just been on fire. I mean, Jorge Polanco delivered another key hit, and the Minnesota bullpen combined for 6 2/3 inning of shutout work as the Twins sent the Oakland Athletics to their 9th straight loss, 4-3 on Sunday. The Twins have swept 3 of their last 5 series and won 14 of 17 since beginning the season, 4-8. That is insanity. We've been going crazy. But other than that, Minnesota star outfielder, I can't speak correctly right now. But this star outfielder, our own Byron Buxton, he didn't play for the AL Central leaders a day after an early exit. Right now, he's day-to-day with a very low-level right hip strain. So
yeah, and even Carlos Carrera was out on that last game as well. And so without those 2 big-time players, it was really a good thing to see us take the win yet again. And Carlos Carrera is out with an injured finger right now. It's not looking like it's broken or anything. It just looks like it maybe got hit by a ball in one of the games or practices. And so we're looking to see him come back in the next couple games. But they do have a game going on tonight, and they're going up against the Astros. And so we're definitely going to be looking out to see that. That's going to be taking place at about 6:40 for you guys tonight, right as MegaSota game night is getting kick-started. And so you guys are already going to be out at a bar or restaurant playing with Pilot Games, and you guys get to watch the Twins defeat the Astros.
Awesome stuff. Yeah, we have a series against the Astros for the next couple games, so this is starting it off. We'll be playing it tonight, and then the next one will be happening tomorrow, same time, and then, of course, the very next one will be actually a day game on Thursday, right at 12:10 p.m. for you guys, so that will be a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah.
I always like those early day games, to be honest. I don't know. It's like a baseball thing,
Absolutely,
I feel like.
And it's going to be right while we're playing Twins Bingo, and so it's going to be perfect timing. You guys are going to be here with us playing the Twins win, and so while the Twins win, and it's going to be a great one. But speaking of Twins win, that's the E-Tab game we've teamed up with them for, and you guys can show some support for the Twins in the meantime by playing it and picking a lucky batter in that home run derby bonus round to win some Grand Slam prizes, my friend.
That's right, and of course that leads us directly into the twiking zone. It's what you guys are earning points for as we
just want to
speak.
feel included.
That's right, I know. I wish I could get some twiking zone points. But of course, these guys are going crazy. Top 10 elite players and have been earning points every day, 12-1 on these games. Starting it off in 9th place, it's Lucky Tim over at the Lakefront Bar with 99,000 points, and they're tied up with Pooba over at Brian's Bar and Grill. They're both in 9th place with 99,000 points, only 1,000 away from that 100,000 point club. But we got Mikey Wins over at Mikey Wins somewhere, along with Puts and VFW Vice. Mikey Wins is playing at Steve-O's, Puts over at Leo's Bar Newmarket, and VFW Vice over at VFW Spring Lake Park.
Nicely done. That $7 line prize getting split up between the 3 of you, but we got players already in line to take home this large M as well. But did you finish off these player standings yet?
No. I'm making my way through, so let's take a look at what they're doing. 8th place coming from outside the standings. It's Elsa over at Titan Sports Saloon with 102,000 points.
Yeah, from unranked into the 100,000 point club already. She is the crowned queen of the twiking zone so far, so it's only fitting to see her back in here.
100%. So welcome back, Elsa. Hopefully to see some more big rises out of you. But of course, up next in 7th place, we got Yo-Yo over at Riverside Store and Tavern with 119,000 points. In 6th place, it's Bobo over at Corner Bar and Goodhue with 124,000 points. In 5th place, it's Mikey Wins over at Broadway Pizza and Broadway Bar and Pizza in Champlin, winning 128,000 points. In 4th place, it's GTZ over at South Bar and Grill with 144,000 points. In 3rd place, it's Sinbob over in Bedrock right now with 160,000 points. In 2nd place, it's Nan over at Corky's Bar in South Haven with 178,000 points. But we got one of our winners winning another one. It's Mikey Wins over at Steve-O's.
Doing just that.
I know, it's going crazy. I mean, they might be catching up to GTZ in 4th place at this point.
Oh my goodness, I don't even know how many wins they've taken home in this lunchtime so far.
I don't know, it has been a lot.
Quite a few.
It has 100% been a lot. But of course, first place, won't keep you guys waiting any longer. It's Scrub Eye over at VFW Blaine with 222,000 points. And Mikey is not stopping over at Steve-O's. Oh, my goodness. Taking away a coverall win as well. I mean, just keep it going.
Mikey,
you
got
the
shine today.
Yeah,
You're taking home the prizes.
Come on now. 3 in a row last time. 3 in a row this time, too. I mean, you got to keep the train chugging.
That is absolutely insane, and that's going to have huge implications to your Twiking Zone standings. So congratulations, you are absolutely killing it on this lunchtime.
I mean, like already top 5, just solidifying that top 5 spot for sure.
Closing in on GTZ, about to swipe away that 4th place spot.
Very, very true. So nice job, Mikey Wins. Keep it going. But we got some location standings to take a look at as well, and they're going pretty crazy too.
Absolutely. So jumping right into 10th place, we have Main Street Pub in Kimball sitting with 157,000. With 178,000 points in 9th place, it's Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards in Coon Rapids. 8th place is VFW Blaine sitting with 186,000 points. 7th place is Our Place on 3rd and Faribault with 233,000. With 242,000 points in 6th place, it's Steve-O's in Crystal. He also being helped out greatly by Mikey Wins points. But ahead of them in 5th place, it's Corner Bar in Goodhue sitting with 267,000 points. With 275,000 points in 4th place, we got Eagles Rochester. And then in 3rd place, it's American Legion Fridley sitting with accumulated 332,000 points. 2nd place is Corky's Bar South Haven sitting with 451,000 points. And then the reigning champion right now, absolutely killing it in these standings. VFW Spring Lake Park is sitting with a whopping 713,000 points.
Awesome stuff. Nice job to all the locations and the players in those top 10s. You guys are all doing some great stuff. But of course, only a minute and a half left away from getting enrolled into this next game. We got a chance at over $3,200 and 52 balls or less. So definitely get enrolled and get ready for the next one. But of course, we have a lot of awesome E-Type stuff happening here at Pilot Games. We just released the brand new E-Type game, Break the Bank. It's been a lot of fun. I bet you guys have been playing a ton of it recently, so it's okay, you know, if you've been feeling a little sick of it, because we have over 50 different charitable E-Type games you guys can try out. We're actually listening to Break the Bank right now.
Absolutely.
If you can listen to that funky music. But of course, you can play any of these games anytime to win huge prizes up to $1,500. All of these games have small bets between 50 cents and $5, and awesome bonus and free play rounds as well. I mean, and they're all unique themes too, which is like, it just makes it that much fun.
Absolutely.
So definitely check them out. Let us know which one's your favorite, because there is definitely one for everybody.
Absolutely. But if you're playing Break the Bank, let us know which one's your favorite character in there, because you're playing alongside the teller, the robber, the mayor, you name it, the money bag. It's all right there for you. So we would love to see what aspect you love the most out of Break the Bank. So let us know on our social media.
Oh yeah, 100%. But of course, we got some awesome music history to get into today, because actually both of these things that happened today happened on this day in 1974, both of them.
Yeah.
So definitely some pretty fun stuff. But starting it off, Eric Clapton records I Shot the Sheriff, a cover of a Bob Marley song. He was reluctant to do it, apparently, but it ends up becoming the only #1 hit of his career on the Hot 100.
The only #1 hit?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I'm surprised. I'm surprised Cocaine didn't get it, to be honest.
I'm surprised as well.
Eric Clapton. I wonder where it charted though.
Yeah.
Let's take a look. Hot 100. Number 43.
Okay.
Wow. That. Oh no, only it reached the number 30 position.
Okay.
Interesting. That's definitely pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, hey, if you get a #1 hit though, like it's like that's just,
it's an accomplishment in its own.
like it doesn't even matter. Like honestly, like if you even get one.
I heard a very strange conspiracy theory yesterday. Would you like to hear it?
Yeah.
All right. Well, before I do it, we got we got Turduggy over at Hog's Breath Bar and Restaurant taking home $8 on that large M. I'm very upset that you made me say that out loud on the broadcast, but nicely done.
Getting creative at this time in the morning. Just woke up a few hours ago. That's super funny.
Apparently, I can't remember. That Bob Marley is actually Morgan Freeman. That was the conspiracy theory I heard yesterday.
That is hilarious. That is no way. There is no, I would never, ever believe that. But that's hilarious. I've seen things about the same thing with, whatchamacallit, Keanu Reeves. I've seen him. His theory is that he's actually, like, super old and, like, ancient and, like, actually from, like the 1800s.
That Keanu Reeves is?
Yeah, because there's paintings, like, multiple, like, somewhat famous paintings with, like, this dude in it that looks exactly like him. So it's like there's this painting from like the early 1800s that like it looks exactly like Keanu Reeves, and then there's another painting in like the early 1900s looks exactly like Keanu Reeves. It's super funny.
Interesting.
But yeah, that's really funny though. I don't know if I've ever heard this one.
I'm trying to find it.
That's super, but we do have a winner. VFW Vice over at VFW Spring Lake Park, taking away that large M. Maybe if you guys have any weird conspiracy theories that you've heard like along your time in life, let us know, because there are some super funny conspiracy theories I've heard.
I know. I want to read more about this. I literally just saw it on Surface Value that someone just like threw out their hot take and was like, crazy rabbit holes I wish I never explored. And this was one of them. And now I'm just like, I want to explore it now.
It's like, I got to figure it out. Like, is he?
Literally.
That's hilarious, though. So definitely some funny stuff. But we do have Mikey wins pretty close to continuing a streak of wins on this coverall prize. But we'll have to wait and see, because we got a couple of competitors. But we have another thing that happened on this day in history.
But
before I do, there it is. Mikey wins over at Steve-O's, taking away that coverall prize and continuing his hot streak. Nice job, Mikey.
Nicely done. But also on this day in 1974, alongside Eric Clapton's cover of I Shot the Sheriff, Led Zeppelin launched their record label Swan Song with lavish parties in London and Los Angeles. Bad Company, as well as Dave Edmunds, both record for that label, which ended up shutting down in 1983.
Oh, so not a super successful expenditure, I suppose. But
which is surprising.
Yeah, I know, kind of surprising. I mean, who wouldn't want to like sign with Led Zeppelin's label?
I know.
Interesting stuff, but hey, didn't end up working out, shut down in 1983, but it happened on this day in history.
Yeah.
So definitely pretty cool stuff. But of course, those were the two happenings on this day in history, and some pretty cool things happening. Eric Clapton and Led Zeppelin doing some stuff.
Absolutely.
But we only have about 2 minutes left to get rolled for this next game. Over $3,000 on the line for you guys. But of course, we have some PGL stuff to talk about, because we have some PGL stuff happening tonight with MegaSota Game Night. If you want to participate and earn PGL points during that night, you got to sign up at pgl.world to become a member of our league. PGL players that compete for points and have access to insider information, including a monthly newsletter that has a lot of great stuff in it. So if you want to get all the benefits of being a PGL player, you got to sign up pgl.world. You can do it within 26 seconds. That's how fast I was able to do it.
That is the world record right now.
I did train. I did do a lot of training to do it.
Fastest thumbs in the West.
That's right. So I'm just saying. Be aware.
You got some competition, but if
right.
you guys can do it faster, we would love to see it. Kind of deflate his ego a little bit. He's been holding on to this title for over a year
That's
now,
right.
And now it's time for somebody else to take the title.
100%.
But
come on, guys.
We love seeing all the people who sign up, and so a couple of those newcomers who did just that were Your Mama, Tweety64, Flamer Bean. We also had Travelas. We had SZY, Delmo, John Healy 2, as well as John Healy 3. Okay. We also had Genuine, Bingo Mama, Bingo Lady, as well as CRD, BRD, CRK.
Nice. Awesome stuff. Welcome to the PGL, everybody. Hopefully you guys are getting some big prizes or making some big moves in the PGL standings pretty soon. But that might be a little difficult, because these guys are pretty crazy in these top 10s.
Yeah, but I don't know about you, but I would love to see a head-to-head combat between John Healy 1 through 3.
Can we have like just a separate standing list for all of those John Healys?
All the John Healys have to compete in a tournament-style game against each other.
That's right. No, I agree. So definitely some funny stuff. But hopefully,
survival of the fittest, John Healy.
That's right. Who is the best John Healy? Is it
My
like
money's on the third.
The third, just the most improved version.
Yes.
The
upgraded model.
John Healy 3.0. So definitely pretty fun stuff. We'll see if we can get that set up in the works. But of course, for now, we got some player standings to get into for the PGL standings. Starting it off, it is in 10th place, Ted over at the Sunshine Depot with 1,041,000 points. In 9th place, actually jumping right in front of him from outside of the standings, is OE50 over at Stanchion Bar with 1,048,000 points. In 8th place, it's Nixon over at VFW Roseville with 1,085,000 points. In 7th place, it's Reyes22 over at the Old Town Tavern with 1,140,000 points. Only 5,000 points ahead. We got 6th place, Sarah Honey over at VFW Austin with 1,145,000 points. In 5th place, it's Brizo over at the Underground Bar and Grill with 1,211,000 points. In 4th place, it's Forget UD over at Eagles Austin with 1,328,000 points. But before I get into the top 3, we got a winner because it's Redbeard over at Wild Bill's Sports Saloon, or not Wild Bill's Sports Saloon, but Wildwood Sports Bar and Grill. Nice.
Absolutely. I feel like there needs to be a captain before Redbeard.
Captain Redbeard.
Yes.
I agree. He's just one of the many pirate legends.
Absolutely. Just the different colored beards. We got Whitebeard, we got Blackbeard, and now we got Redbeard.
Now, maybe Redbeard would be like a Viking.
Ooh.
I feel like I would see that. Just like
I could see that.
It's just because like I just like am imagining Red with like Viking hat. Like I don't know. That's
Yeah.
what I'm seeing.
Yeah, I could definitely see that with braids in it.
Oh
and things along
yeah,
that
100%, 100%. So hey, Redbeard, if you got an axe with some runes in it, I wouldn't be surprised.
Absolutely.
But we do have some awesome stuff to continue with these PGL standings. Because in 3rd place, we got Big Dog over at Rustic Saloon with 1,742,000 points. In 2nd place, we got Keith over at Billy's Rockford with 1,875,000 points. And in 1st place, it is none other than Bam Bam over at Stewartville Legion Post with 2,082,000 points. Nice job to all of these players in the top 10.
Oh, yeah, I'm hoping to see some more of you guys get into that 2 million point club after tonight or tomorrow. So definitely come out for those 2 specialty nights. And you're also going to be helping out these locations while you guys are playing because they're competing in this top 10 as well. On the location side of things, in 10th place, we jump into Neighbors Pub Dover, sitting there with 3,835,000. But before I go on further, we got a winner.
That's right. It's none other than Bingo Gal over at the Howie's Corner Bar. Nice job, Bingo Gal.
Nicely done. We've moved past that jackpot, but we got Hi Nancy over at Shooter Saloon and Eatery, taking home that $12 Musco prize. Hi, Nancy.
Hi, Nancy. How's it going?
Nice job taking home that win. But I'm going to jump right back into these location standings. As in 9th place, we have Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato, sitting with 3,838,000. With 4,147,000 in 8th place, we got Leo's Sports Bar in Mazeppa, who was pushed back yet again last week. 7th place location, VFW Northfield, is sitting with 4,148,000 right ahead of them. Leo's Sports Bar is hot on their heels. 6th place, moving up from 8th last week, was Poppers in Virginia, who sits with 4,271,000. 5th place is Blasco's Embassy Bar in St. Peter with 4,781,000 points. But with 4,897,000 points in 4th place, it is American Legion Cleveland. They were pushed back as Neeson's Gaylord jumped back into 3rd place where they rightfully belong with 4,939,000 inching their way towards that 5 million point club. But we don't have any locations in that point club as we jump over it into 2nd place. We have Billy's Rockford sitting with 6,154,000. In 1st place, though, we have Third Rail Bar and Grill in Big Lake sitting with 6,361,000 leading the pack.
Awesome stuff. Nice job to all of the locations and players in these top 10s. I mean, you guys are pretty much the best of the best in the biz, so
absolutely
feel pretty good about yourselves. But of course, maybe a couple pats on the back, I would say. But we do have some wild Minnesota news to get into. I mean, we finished off the season awesome. You guys know 53, 22, and 7. Great season, successful regular season, happy about it. But now we're in the middle of our first playoff series of the Stanley Cup playoffs. We're right now at 2-2, tied up against the St. Louis Blues. And unfortunately, we ended up dropping that last game against them, which tied the series up. Bennington for the St. Louis Blues made 28 saves, and the Blues beat the Minnesota Wild 5-2 on Sunday to even the best-of-7 Western Conference series at 2 games apiece. Kirill Kaprizov and Matt Boldy ended up scoring for Minnesota, with Marc-Andre Fleury making 29 saves but allowing 5 of those goals. Game 5 is going to be Tuesday night at St. Paul, Minnesota, so returning home. And then we'll be going back to St. Louis for Game 6 on Thursday. So hopefully we can make it a quick series and just kind of knock it out 2 games in a row and not even have to come back to Minnesota until we're coming back to train up for the next series.
Absolutely. So they're going to be going up against those Blues at 8:30 for you guys tonight when they take the ice in St. Paul. So it's going to be super exciting on the home ice. Definitely gives them a little bit of an advantage. So hopefully we can just knock it out of the park, kill those Blues off, and take home the prize.
That's what I'm talking about. So definitely root for your Minnesota Wild tonight, and you can do so by maybe playing the game we teamed up with them for. Let's Go Wild. You can play it today at your favorite Minnesota bar. It's a lot of fun.
Absolutely. You can pick a lucky slap shot bonus round and try and get some huge prizes. It's definitely a lot of fun, and it shoots out some luck to our Wild. So, I mean, it's a win-win all around.
Oh, 100%. But get enrolled for this next game. We only got 5 seconds left to do so. Jackpot over $3 grand and 52 balls or less. But in the meantime, we got some fishing report action to get into. It's coming from the Park Rapids area. It's by Outdoors Weekly, updated just the other day. Shorelines are now open. The warmer weather should start speeding things up.
Definitely.
And we hope to have all that open water for the fishing opener all ready to go.
Absolutely. And that fishing opener is just in 4 days for you guys now. So that is super exciting. And I know that warm weather, almost to the 80s, and that sunshine will definitely be helping breaking up that remnants of the ice and getting those fish out there being active again for you guys. So that is super exciting as we move our way towards the summer season.
That's right. So hopefully you guys are not out there still ice fishing.
No.
That would be extremely
Please don't do
crazy. I'm still expecting to see it on the fishing report.
Honestly.
Just like some extreme anglers are still ice fishing. But of course, we do have a winner on this first line prize. It's VFW Vice over at VFW Spring Lake Park. Nice job, VFW Vice.
Absolutely. But you guys know once that fishing opener happens, you guys are going to be taking so many trophy pictures alongside your big catches. But we want to see you do just that with Pilot Games. So hold up your big catch jackpot, or if you're just with your friends, you're having your favorite drink, your favorite bartender, you name it, we want to see it. Send in all those amazing player pictures. You can share them directly on your social media with the hashtag Pilot Games. You can share them on Facebook, or you can email them us directly to us at jackpots@pilotgames.com.
That's right. So definitely some awesome stuff. Send in those pictures. We show them off on the broadcast all the time.
Oh, yeah.
But we have some really cool Vikings news to touch on as well. Because the NFL will have a little quirk to the league schedule in 2022, as there will be a Monday Night Football doubleheader in Week 2. That's right. September 19th. There's going to be 2 games being played at the same exact time. It's going to be really fun. The first game, Tennessee Titans at the Buffalo Bills. That's a fun matchup.
Yeah.
I mean, 2 pretty good teams. It's going to be played at 7:15 Eastern Time on ESPN. And in that second game of the doubleheader, the Philadelphia Eagles will be playing host none other than to the Minnesota Vikings in that second game. It's going to be a lot of fun. This is going to start at 8:30 p.m. ET on ABC. So hopefully we don't fumble that game against the Eagles. Because that would be not fun.
No, definitely. But in the meantime, before that happens, you guys can play our little bit of Vikings victory. It's our awesome OG E-Tab game that we love and know. It is our direct correlation with our Vikings. And so you guys can shoot them out a little bit of luck while you pick that lucky letter in that Skull Bingo bonus round and get some huge prizes. But wow, S&S stealing away the show. $7 on that large M, $11 on that Musco prize. Add them together, $18 going in S&S's pocket. Nicely done on this game number 9. We're about to begin enrolled in our final game of Vikings Bingo already. Twins Bingo already.
That's right. We're talking so much Vikings. I know. It's contagious. But of course, play that whatchamacallit Vikings victory game. It's a lot of fun. That whatchamacallit. It's a lot of fun. It's one of our classic ETAB games here at Pilot Games. But of course, we play a lot of other games here during the day. I mean, we're playing not Vikings Bingo. We're not playing Vikings Bingo. Don't listen to me. We're playing Twins Bingo right now. And then right after this, we're playing Jackpot Hunter, the 25-cent cards. And then even later after that, we're playing the $1 edition of Jackpot Hunter. And that's what we earn points for every day from 4 to 6 p.m. for these Jackpot Hunter standings. We got a lot of awesome players in these top 10, so I'm going to get right into them. Starting it off in 10th place, it is Spazwell over at the Gas Can Bar and Grill. In 9th place, it's Crazy Kid over at the Tasty Pizza Hangar 45. In 8th place, we got Elsa over at Titan Sports Saloon. In 7th place, it's Two-Way Girl over at Jimmy G's Bar. In 6th place, it's Brother Nat over at Chart House. In 4th place, it is actually a 2-way tie between Kimmy over at Niswile Legion and Kev at the Deer Stand. In 3rd place, we got the top 3 now. It's Not Lucky over at American Legion Fridley. In 2nd place is Bull over Corner Bar and Goodhue. And in first place, still on their lonesome, it's Bobo over at Corner Bar and Good Hue as well. So definitely looking pretty good for these players. Nice job, everybody. But we got these location standings to take a look at as well.
Absolutely. So I'm going to hop right in. In 10th place, we got American Legion Fridley sitting with 81,000. With 83,000 points in 9th place, we got Billy's Rockford. Right ahead of them, though, with 84,000 points in 8th place, it's Shady's Railside and Rice. 7th place getting pushed back, it's Tasty Pizza Hanger 45 and Hilltop sitting with 86,000. With 89,000 moving up to 6th place, it's Riverboat Depot, home of the Yags Crew and Sartell. In 5th place, we got Gas Can Bar and Grill and Brainerd, officially in that 100,000 point club, just over that with 101,000 points. 4th place is Concordia Lanes in New Ulm, sitting with 114,000. 3rd place is Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards in Coon Rapids with 175,000. Then with 205,000 points in 2nd place, we got VFW Spring Lake Park, known to dominate standings. And in 1st place, the one actually dominating these standings is Corner Bar and Good Hue, sitting with a whopping 374,000 points.
Awesome stuff. Nice job to all the locations and players. You guys are all doing great stuff. But of course, we'd have some celebrity birthdays to get into, and we got some really cool ones.
Yeah, I like the first one.
That's
in
right.
1989, born on this day, we got Fred Astaire, the American stage and screen tap dancer, singer, known for Night and Day, Cheek to Cheek, Let's Call the Whole Thing Off, and he was also an actor in The Royal Wedding, Easter Parade, as well as Swing Time.
Yeah, definitely some really cool stuff. Happy birthday, Fred Astaire. Yeah, I mean, he's the American icon.
Yes.
So definitely really cool. Happy birthday, born on this day. But in 1930, we got Pat Summerall. He's an American NFL player, played for the NY Giants, and he was a CBS sportscaster. He announced major golf and tennis events. He also announced 16 Super Bowls on network television, 26 Masters tournaments, and 21 U.S. Opens. So, I mean, just one of those really consistently good sportscasters.
Yeah,
I mean, that's
very cool.
That's a really nice skill to have. So,
absolutely.
Happy birthday to Pat Summerall.
Absolutely. But also on this day in 1942, we got Jim Calhoun born, an American college basketball and basketball Hall of Fame coach. He was in the men's NCAA national championship in 1999, as well as 2004 and 2011. He played for the University of Connecticut, University of St. Joseph as well.
Awesome stuff. Yeah, Jim Calhoun, just one of those all-time great coaches for the NCAA. So awesome stuff. Happy birthday.
But we got Carlos over at Clive's Roadhouse in Blaine, taking home $9 on that final line prize.
Awesome stuff. But now, up next, we got born in 1946. Is Donovan is an awesome artist. He's a Scottish guitarist and singer-songwriter known for his Sunshine Superman, Mellow Yellow, and my favorite song by him, Season of the Witch.
Absolutely. I mean, it's hard not to have that be your favorite song by him.
100%. So definitely, happy birthday, Donovan. Definitely super cool stuff on this day.
Next up, a really well-known person in 1960, it's Bono, also known as Paul Hewson. He's an Irish rock singer and lyrics. He did U2, I Still Haven't Found What I'm Looking For, Desire, Beautiful Day, as well as One.
So funny. Anytime I think of Bono and U2, I think of that one album that Apple just automatically downloaded on everybody's.
Yes, absolutely.
And they did it to like everybody.
Yes.
It's so funny.
I remember that.
Yep. And everybody was so outraged by it because they're like, I don't want this random U2 album on my phone. And it was up because nobody knew what happened. But then everybody was just like, dude, like, Apple just downloaded some weird album on my phone. It's like everybody else was like,
school.
huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was so funny.
That is very funny.
But of course, happy birthday, Bono. It wasn't your fault.
See, whenever I think of Bono, I think of the South Park episode. Because it is the only South Park episode I've ever watched, and it's surfaced around him.
Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, no, that's hilarious. Happy birthday, Bono, though. But in 1978, one of my favorite comedians, before I get into it, we got Bingo Bob over at the North Star Bar in Rochester. Nice job, Bingo Bob. I like your name. But 1978, it is Keenan Thompson born on this day. He's an American actor and comedian known for being on Saturday Night Live, Good Burger, one of my all-time favorite movies, and Fat Albert.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Definitely a very, very funny man. And so happy birthday to Keenan Thompson, as well as all of our other celebrity birthdays. But we got Bingo Bob as well as Jack, splitting up that Musco prize of $14. But that was our final winners of the day. So we want to go over the biggest jackpot winner of this past weekend before we let you guys jump into some Jackpot Hunter, as Funky Funk ended up taking home $4,201 over the past weekend over at Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards, and they support an amazing charity. charity?
That's right. Their charity is the Competition Cheer Spirit Booster Club. This club supports and promotes competitive cheerleading in the community of Coon Rapids with aspirations to expand into the surrounding suburbs. I mean, that's some awesome stuff. Nice job to Funky Funk supporting that really cool charity over at Carboni's Pizza, CR Billiards. But these types of things, it just leads us right back to what we say at the end of every single broadcast. And it's that whenever you're playing pilot games, your community wins. Have a nice one, everybody.
See ya.
Hey guys, and my favorite part of this job is giving out great jackpots to you guys. And over the weekend, I may have not been there to give out those jackpots, but you guys definitely did some good work as we gave out 14 jackpots last weekend, which gave our jackpot total for this season 11 418, and 29 jackpots were given out in total last week.
Oh yeah, we had a crazy Friday starting off our weekend with DL Women over at American Legion Forest Lake, who was able to take home $1,732. Next up, continuing on with our Friday, we had Mad Hatter himself over at MC's Dugout, taking home $876. We also had Fresh Start over at Wild Bill Sports Saloon in Woodbury, taking home $638. Next up, we had everyone's favorite quarterback, Sunshine, over at Blasco's Embassy Bar, taking home $1,487. Continuing on with that Friday and ending it off, we had Soph over at Heartland Country Club A, taking home $1,456 home.
Yeah, what a great Friday, but Saturday was good as well, as Willie over at Hadley Community Center took home $6,727. We also had Brother Nate over at Chart House taking home $854. Also winning on Saturday, we had MB Wins over at Sergeant Pepper's, taking home $839. $991 went out to Donuts Bag over at VFW Crystal. P&J over at Broadway Pizza Blaine took home the final jackpot on Saturday of $1,444.
Oh yeah, but starting off our Sunday, we had Tab over at VFW Spring Lake Park, able to take home $695 home. Next up was Taylor over at Croft Pub and Grub, taking home $725, and actually splitting that up with Brother Nate over at Chart House, also taking home $725.
Nice.
Ending off our Saturday and our very successful weekend, we had Bobbert over at Harbor Barn Restaurant, taking home our largest jackpot of the weekend, taking home a whopping $11,622 home.
Well, those are some really, really great prizes.
Oh yeah, so just remember that when you guys are playing pilot games, your community wins.
Hey guys, and we love Twins Bingo. That runs from 12 to 1 every single day. It's a super fun game. You also earn points while you're playing that game towards the Twiking Zone.
Oh yeah, and these standings have been crazy. In 10th place, we got Elsa over at Titan Sports Saloon with 94,000 points. 9th place, we got Bryce over at Atomic Star Tavern with 95,000 points. 8th place, we got Pooba over at Brian's Bar and Grill with 99,000 points. In 7th place is Mikey Wins over at Steve-O's with 117,000 points. In 6th place, we got Yo-Yo over at Riverside Store and Tavern with 119,000 points. 5th place is Bobo over at Corner Bar and Goodhue with 124,000 points. 4th place is GTZ over at Sal's Bar and Grill with 130,000 points. With 148,000 points, in 3rd place is Sinbob over at Corky's Bar South Haven Second place is Nan over at Corky's Bar South Haven with 152,000 points. And in first place is Scrub Eye over at American Legion Fridley with 205,000 points.
Well, good job to all of those players killing it. Let's get straight into these location standings. In 10th place in the Twiking Zone, we got Main Street Pub in Kimball with 155,000 points. With 158,000 points in 9th place, we got Carboni's Pizza, CR Billiards in Coon Rapids. 8th place is VFW Blaine with 171,000 points. With 223,000 points in 7th place, we got our place on 3rd in Faribault. 6th place is Steve O's in Crystal with 232,000 points. With 267,000 points in 5th place, we got Corner Bar in Goodhue. 4th place is Eagles Rochester with 273,000 points. With 317,000 points. Yeah, getting that 300,000 point cup started off right. In 3rd place, we got American Legion Fridley. And as quickly as it starts, it ends. Because in 2nd place, we get into the 400,000 point club with 411,000 points. We got Corky's Bar South Haven. And the next location, the number 1 location, you skip over the 500,000 point club and go straight into the 600,000 point club. Because with 677,000 points. In first place is VFW Spring Lake Park.
Oh yeah, and if you want to earn points in these crazy standings, make sure you guys are coming out for Twins Bingo from 12 to 1. Hey guys, we have 2 PGL nights a week with MegaSota game night on Tuesday and Wild Wednesday on Wednesday, and you guys take home a ton of cash and PGL points on those nights.
Oh yeah, and those players that have been earning points all season long. In 10th place, we got Big Pimpin' over at the Alibi Gilbert, the only player outside the 1 million point club with 978,000 points. With 1,029,000 points in 9th place, we got Nixon at VFW Roseville. 8th place is Ted over at the Sunshine Depot with 1,041,000 points. With 1,085,000 points in 7th place, we got a big-time player, Sarah Honey at VFW Austin. 6th place is Reyes22 over at American Legion Morristown with 1,088,000 points. With 1,142,000 points in 5th place, we got Brizo over at the Underground Bar and Grill. 4th place is Forget You D at Eagles Austin with 1,278,000 points. With 1,682,000 points in 3rd place, we got Big Dog over at Rustic Saloon. 2nd place is Keith over at Billy's Rockford with 1,731,000 points. And then the number 1 player who is closing in on the 2 million point club with 1,929,000 points. It's Bam Bam over at Stewartville Legion Post.
Oh yeah, good job to all of our players in those standings, but on to the locations that they're playing at. In 10th place, we got Neighbors Pub Dover with 3,556,000 points. With 3,683,000 points. In 9th place is Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato. In 8th place, we got Poppers in Virginia with 3,702,000 points. In 7th place is VFW Northfield with 3,901,000 points. In 6th place, we got Leo Sports Bar in Mazeppa with 3,935,000 points, just shy of the 4 million point club. In 5th place, starting off that 4 million point club, is Blasco's Embassy Bar in St. Peter with 4,334,000 points. With 4,645,000 points. In 4th place is American Legion Cleveland. In 3rd place, we got Neeson's Gaylord with 4,842,000 points. And next up, kicking off our 5 million point club, it's 2nd place Billy's Rockford with 5,795,000 points.
Yeah, super crazy stuff.
Oh yeah, but kicking off our 6 million point club, we got 1st place Third Rail Bar and Grill in Big Lake with a commanding lead with 6,154,000 points.
Yeah, what a great point total for that location. Absolutely killing it so far in this season. And you guys can be out there killing it during our PGL nights. All you guys got to do is come out Tuesday at 6:40 every single Tuesday, and Wednesday. That runs from 7 to 9 every single Wednesday. Make sure you're signed up at pgl.world before you come out here and play so you can earn some points and maybe get into one of these great top 10s.
Our mission is to serve the community. Pilot Games has given us the opportunity to provide those resources and so forth that we need to our schools, to our fire department, to our library, to organizations that help the hungry. All of those are all made possible by the Pilot Games organization.
Hey guys, going from 4 to 6, you guys can earn points playing the $1 edition of Jackpot Hunter, and these standings have been crazy.
Oh yeah, love those 23 games. And in 10th place in our player standings, we have Duh over at VFW Coon Rapids, taking home 40,000 points so far this season. With 46,000 points in 9th place, we got Crazy Kid over at the Tasty Pizza Hangar, 45. 8th place is Elsa over at Titan Sports Saloon with 52,000 points, the first player in the 50,000 point club. With 57,000 points in 6th place, we got 2A Girl over at Jimmy G's Bar. In 5th place, 2A Girls in 6th place at Jimmy G's Bar with 57,000 points, and a 5th place tie is actually happening with Kimmy at Nisola Legion tied up with Brother Nat at the Chart House. They both have 59,000 points. In 4th place, we got Kev over at the Deer Stand with 61,000 points. With 83,000 points in 3rd place, we got Not Lucky at American Legion Fridley. 2nd place is Bowl at Corner Bar and Goodhue with 115,000 points. And then that number 1 player that is always dominating these Jackpot Hunter games, it's Bobo at Corner Bar and Goodhue with 141,000 points.
Oh yeah, good job to all those players in those standings. But on to the locations they're playing at. In 10th place, we got Riverboat Depot in Sartell with 73,000 points. In 9th place is American Legion Fridley with 78,000 points. Shortly ahead with 80,000 points in 8th place is Shady's Railside in Rice with 83,000 points. In 7th place is Billy's Rockford. In 6th place is Gas Can Bar and Grill in Brainerd with 85,000 points. Shortly ahead in 5th place is Tasty Pizza Hangar 45 in Hilltop with 86,000 points. Kicking off our 100,000 point club in 4th place is Concordia Lanes in New Ulm with 107,000 points. In 3rd place is Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards in Coon Rapids